exciting battle in history. Let's get ready to battle. Feel the intensity when power and technique collide. Crush the competition. A battle beyond your imagination. Let the martial arts madness begin.
There we go.
2001 is the year we make contact. Welcome to the revolution. Capcom versus SNK 2. Millionaire Fighting 2001.
Okay.
All records are made to be broken. Capcom versus... Check it out.
Oh man. Okay, what is with my audio? Audio is lagging up a storm. There we go. Much better. Alright, so I'm just going to a little bit of playing through this game. It's one of my favorites. I used to play it a lot at an arcade or at a bowling alley that I grew up in. Okay.
This is the first dream event of the 21st century. Great! I knew that groove was in New York Fighting 2001. What an incredible cast of warriors has gathered here. However, only one team shall be crowned the champion of the Millionaire Fighting 2001. But the road to victory is not an easy one. The champion team will need more than luck to win this tournament. They will have to demonstrate a keen mind and steady nerves in order to defeat the competition. I can't wait to see. Oh man.
Normally I play as my favorite KOF team.
The strategic game has already begun. Rocket, baby. Next. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
getting getting OBS to cooperate with like the the software and games that I have, like just some PC games and also emulators. I mean, it's frustrating because this is software that utilizes the core GPU and CPU, mostly the GPU though. It will cause lots of like chugging and frame drops, or like I can't make the quality that great. But I don't know. That's kind of why I have like a capture card now, so that I don't have to deal with that as much. Because I mean, it's far easier, or it's less draining on my computer to stream a console game, for sure. I can have a bitrate like 2000, so. I just like having for me it's definitely like 60 FPS. I don't care too much about bitrate. I mean, this is where it's at right now is fine to 2000, but 2000 kilos. But I don't know. I definitely prefer like 60 FPS because a good majority of the games I grew up with were 60 FPS, NES and GameCube games and Game Boy Advance. A lot of, and most of the systems I had were like really good graphics processing, so I was used to just a consistent frame rate. Nowadays, I feel like they like to push the limits, which is good. I think when it starts affecting things like frame rate and latency, it can be a bit of a problem. For someone like me, I mean, not everyone is particular about frame rate like I am, but so that's kind of why I get frustrated when I can't use a whole lot when I stream. I can only do so much before I start losing frames. Sure. Also, just something to keep in mind. I am not a professional gamer. I don't play competitively. I don't do speedruns. All of my gameplay is purely casual.
This battle is about
I'm good at some games, but when it comes to like getting highly competitive and, you know, high difficulty play, I generally avoid it just because it's too frustrating for me. I do not have the brain capacity or reaction time required to like endure that type of gameplay, that type of experience. Also, I sweat a lot, so, and I don't want to sweat more because of a video game, so a video game is something I play to, like, you know, when I'm not doing physical activity. It's inert. It's, for me, I don't want to work up a sweat playing a video game. In most cases. There's some games like Blue Revolver that I like the challenge. It's very fair and also it's just a really good, really well designed game, so. I can't help but jump a lot, especially when I play as Athena, because she's not very fast. And also I don't have like I'm the N gauge with it, which is or the N like, what's it called? Groove, N groove, which is King of Fighters after 97 or 98, I think. Yeah, 98. It's the advanced fighting style in 98. So it has like the running, but you can like step back. That's probably one of my favorite things about this game is the grooves, how it derives how you power up and also move around, and adds like specific mechanics from different games. I really like that aspect. It should be utilized more often.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh, come on. I was blocking that. Gosh, I'm time overing a lot. The clock moves pretty fast. Either that or I'm not doing enough to damage. Is that what we're doing? I don't think I lost a round, so I might have unlocked the ending. Oh, nope. That's okay. The ending, the secret ending is garbage, so.
You have earned your place in history. Inscribe your glorious name here.
Oops.
I know that you'll be back. All records are made to be broken. Capcom, check it out.
A little bit of survival.
The Millionaire Fighting 2001. What an incredible cast of warriors has gathered here. However, only one team shall be crowned the champion of the... Ready? Fight! You can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins. Ready? Fight!
I don't know what that did. Oh, powered me up a little bit.
Ready? Fight! Light will come before the storm as the round begins.
Yeah, experiencing some, I'm experiencing lag on my keyboard, which is unusual. And yeah, I do play with the keyboard. I play most games with the keyboard. It's just something I've grown accustomed to because I've played most games on emulators. And I never invested in, like, controllers that were compatible with PC, so... I do have controllers now, but generally I don't use them.
Ready? Fight!
I believe that's a move that Rose has in the Street Fighter Alpha series, so this A group might be based on Alpha 1 and 2 specifically. I think all three of them had it. Oh.
Ready? Fight!
Alright. I lost to my, that's okay.
You have earned your place in history. I know that you beat.
Okay. I think that'll be as far as we'll go for a stream today. All right. Thanks to everyone who, stopped by. Today's stream was pretty good, albeit some technical problems, but what is a stream without technical hiccups? So so yeah, today's Saturday, so I'm about life at home. I mean, I've just been avoiding going outside because I don't work a part-time job. I live with my folks and they support me because I am legally disabled. Not legally disabled yet. I still need to get the legal part. But I'm still in college and will graduate in a couple months. Few months. I'm graduating at the end or after the spring. But my official college ends in the winter, so. But I'm gonna wait to graduate in the spring so that hopefully things are on better track. Or, hopefully we can hope for these things. So yeah, lately I've just been staying at home, working on art, attending my summer class. That's about it. I am sort of struggling to get an exercise routine going. I struggle a lot. I basically I've grown so much. I started HRT back in 20. I've grown out of a lot of my clothes and rather not spontaneous, but just, consistent and at some points rapid. I mean, I'm doing better than I was before, I feel like, in terms of maintaining an okay diet. My diet's not great, but it's okay. Not not trying to destroy my body. So anyways, I do miss being able to leave the house. I mean, we're still in these times of life at homes, and for safety protocol, that's just what we're doing. And I don't know. I went out of the house the other day for a dental appointment, and I have to admit, going downtown, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I mean, granted, I didn't see any protests. Just people out. Some people out. Most of them were wearing masks. Um, so if you live somewhere that's like, you know, not doing so hot, and there's just this overwhelming melancholy of, God damn it, why won't people listen to us and, protect each other by wearing masks or whatever? Like, people aren't going to listen. Not everyone's going to listen. There's going to be, especially in today, the digital age, where information spreads, and um, as well as, like, you know, political propaganda, like what half of the country right now. So of course, people aren't going to listen, and that's just how it is, how society has shaped up to be. Um, and that's the harsh reality, but I've come to accept that's just how it is, and that's just how things are gonna be for a while. That quarantine is hard. Quarantine is really hard because you're at one point you're out there, you're doing what you have to do, you're doing what you enjoy, you're getting shit done, consistently, and then all of a sudden things change. And as someone who hates change, I feel for the people who are affected psychologically by you know the fact that they have to stay home and can't are limited. But we're limited now. Um and it's probably going to be that way for a little while longer, till at least some kind of vaccine comes up. Um Generally, I tend to avoid I've been avoiding, like, Twitter timeline, because a lot of it is just very triggering for me. There's a lot of stuff about, like, awful people and awful things coming up, and it makes me afraid, but it also makes me wonder, is any of this shit true? And I'm not saying that I inherently don't believe anything. Well, like, I trust the communities that I'm a part of. At the same time, social media being the game that it is, um, and also, like, other things like politics, mass morality, policing, kind of. It's hard for me to just find information that I can trust, um, outside of my friends and family. Generally, I talk to them, I hear about things that they're going through and what they are experiencing, and their opinions on things. And I believe you, and I trust and I understand the way you feel. Um strangers on the internet is another thing entirely. So so yeah, that's pretty much how my life during quarantine has been since I don't know. I'm just bracing for I it, quarantine hasn't been bad for me in that like I haven't been happy stuck inside. I mean, I am happy inside because that's just the way I am. I get energy from being having time to myself. But at the same time, I mean, balance it out. I need to balance it out. So I like going to campus in person. Seeing my buddies, seeing my instructors, my friends, um, seeing family members, going on vacation. All that's fun and brings me good energy. And without it, I don't feel empty. I just feel a little bit, listless, and that plus my very low energy output I've had to put up with since I, started becoming an adult is it's a challenge. It's still challenging for me, despite how I feel about, staying inside. Um Still a challenge. So yeah, sorry for the little TED talk there, but just know that if you keep working hard, if you pay attention to your communities in whatever ways you can that are comfortable for you, and you know, I'm not going to be that person to say, you have to vote for this election. I'm not going to be that person um because like there's there are still more important things besides, a crummy, rigged competition between two individuals with, these campaigns that give them all this money. It's a game, right? I mean, it's always been a game. It's always been a game, no matter what the founding fathers intended for it to be. I mean, that's just how it's always been. And so yeah, I vote if you want to. If you really want to and you're able to, vote. I mean, you'll contribute something. Otherwise, I mean, it's more important that you look more closer towards like local things, things that are happening in your area, in your city, in your community. Look at what, minorities are saying, look at what queer people are saying, and black people, other people of color, people of different nationalities and races. Try to come up with ways that you can bring these issues to light so that we can start pushing to fix them. Otherwise, we're just gonna have the same white men arguing over money. Um, and every 4 years will get progressively worse. So that's the official end of my TED talk. And just know that everything's going to be okay in the end as long as you keep up with the things I listed off. So yeah, you'll be okay. Um, Thank you for coming, and I don't know when my next stream will be. I don't have a schedule. It's spontaneous. Whenever I'm in the mood. I'll try to be more active on. I keep saying that I'll try to be more active on like social media and like posting art and stuff. It's really, but it's really to focus on it. I'm just having trouble focusing on multiple things at once. I can't decide what thing is. I mean, it's not that I can't decide. It's just that different days I'm in different days, different times of the day, different weeks. I'm involved in different things, a wide variety of things, and just in my own home. So it's been challenging to keep things consistent. But anyways, um, maybe maybe a stream will come sooner. Like 2 weeks or something, and try to get back up. I've found in the past couple weeks so that having a chill time, either by myself or with friends, chatting and theater or whatever, it's a really good experience and it's enriching. Better, it makes me better at what I do. Helps me out ideas. To just fit more of that sort of activity into my life. Yeah, I keep rambling, and the stream ended like what 10 minutes. Um, so yeah, thank you all for coming, and I will see you at the next stream.